I'm in 11th grade, and I started playing basketball when I was in about kindergarten. And I just started playing because, I needed the exercise. I was a little chunky little child. And it just turned into the sport that I really love playing. We have practice basically every day that we don't have a game, except for weekends. But even still, we have practice on Sundays.
Aleyah is very determined. When she gets on the court, she gives it her all. She never, has an attitude or anything. She's a very determined player, and, yeah, she's good.
Biggest thing for Aleyah is she is a true competitor. I mean, she lettered in softball, she lettered in basketball, and one of the things about her is that she is a fierce competitor.
It's hard to balance basketball and school. You just have to really be on top of your game and on top of your stuff. You gotta it's a lot of discipline and just taking time to prepare yourself for everything. And your week, you gotta prepare yourself ahead of time.
One of the things that I'm really passionate about being a coach is the fact that all students are student athletes. The student part is first. We are all competitors, and I want to have the best team on the court, but they're not going to be able to be a great athlete if they aren't a good student.
The best part about being a student athlete is the fact that there's so many things you gain from being an athlete. You learn how to balance your schoolwork, you learn how to balance a social life, and you learn how to balance life, and it's a really great skill for college. And it's really fun, honestly.
Aleyah is very antisocial, but realize being on a sports team helps because she has to interact with others.
I'm very antisocial. I like to distance myself from people just because I know myself and the tendencies I have. And so I tend to distance myself, but I can be social when I need to be.
Personality is very introverted, but she is a fierce competitor. She wants to win more than anything. And so one of her biggest challenges is just finding that line of how to truly be a fierce competitor that's dominant on basketball, dominant on the softball floor, but do it the right way and find that balance between her and her teammates and really just kind of bring it all together.
Sports is a good way to become social because you have to interact with several different people of different personalities, and it helps you develop yourself as a person in the way that you need that skill for life. It helps you to really just find yourself and how to deal with other people. He really expects me to be just a leader, just a very vocal person on the court. He expects me to hold my teammates accountable and be that person people can go to.
Becoming an upperclassman, you got to act and work like an upperclassman. When you become a senior, it's a whole different level. It's your final year, it's your program, it's your legacy, it's your impact. So I think the thing I'm expecting the most is for Aleyah to go out there and lead like a senior and really leave it all on the floor and really truly work hard, but show that being a senior is something you've earned. It's not something that's given. And so by going out there and playing hard and working hard and leading by example is going to be one of the biggest things I see her doing next season. And like we talked about earlier, that's her just finding the balance between who she is and maintaining that competitive nature to make our team better.
I don't think I will just because I do play two sports and softball is my number one sport, but it's really just, I feel like I'll still be involved in the sport in some type of way, but it might not necessarily be collegiate.
Yeah, she's a good basketball player, but she also has softball to lean on, so her not continuing in college, I don't think it'll make a big deal or anything because she still is very good at softball.
I feel about Aleyah not committing to basketball is perfectly fine because if she doesn't want to do it, she doesn't have to do it. Her dream is softball, and if she wants to continue with softball, she should commit to softball.
I am Aleyah Munford's biggest fan. I think she is a fantastic athlete, a great human being, excellent attitude, works hard, does everything you ask her to do. And so when Aleyah first came on, I knew that basketball was not her priority because softball is her priority, and I hope that she gets that D1 scholarship that she's been working for because she has worked very, very hard through her knee injuries, through little things. She's just time and time again been a true competitor. So for me, I'm okay with her not committing to basketball on the college level. And the reason I don't care is because she's a competitor. She's going to come out and work hard and play hard and do everything that she needs to do for my team and for herself. But I hope that she gets everything she works for because she truly has earned it. And I think that a D1 scholarship in softball is something that we'll see around the corner very soon for Aleyah Munford.